So yeah, I'm okay with you guys asking me any kind of questions that you like. Like, this would be like the first ever Q&A stream. Like, I've always wanted to do Q&A streams on Twitch, and this would be the first time I ever did one on Twitch. So if you guys got any questions from me, please feel free to ask away, and I'll answer your question. Just no personal questions, because I most likely won't answer any personal questions. But yeah, please feel free to ask me any kind of questions. I'm interested to try to do the Q&A sessions on Twitch, because I usually do that kind of thing on YouTube. But this would be the first time I did a Q&A session, so yeah. Like, if you guys got any questions, please feel free to ask away, and I'll answer them. Let me go drink some water real quick. So have you ever do Q&A sessions before, the Game Enjoyer? Like, I usually do them on YouTube, but this is like the first time I've did them on Twitch, so yeah. This would be a very interesting experience. But yeah, I was planning, I have now. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I was planning to play some Django Survivor today, but that game, have not. Stupid typo. Oh, okay. But yeah, this is like my first time I did a Q&A for Twitch. I usually do it on YouTube, but like, this would be the first time I've done it on Twitch, and I want to see how this works out and stuff like that, because I want to do more Q&A sessions on Twitch in future streams. So we're gonna see how this one goes, and if it goes along pretty well, I want to do more of these Q&A sessions, just in case, like, if I want to play a game but the game is not playing, then at least I can fall back on doing Q&A sessions with you guys. But yeah, I was originally going to like play some Django Survivor, but that didn't work out. And then I was trying to play Gems of War, but that didn't work out. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my laptop and why nothing's really playing. So yeah, I'm hoping this doesn't happen too often, you know. Oh, can I whisper you the referral code? Oh yeah, sure, you can whisper it to me. I think you can do that. I'm not sure at Twitch. I think Twitch lets you do like PM messages and stuff like that, or direct messages and stuff like that. But yeah, I know they definitely can let you do whisper. So yeah, you can definitely whisper me the referral code, because I'm really interested in playing that Mecha Arena game. It sounds like a lot of fun. Like, what do you do with that Mecha Arena game, the Game Enjoyer? That's what a whisper is. Can you make a post here so I can do that? Oh, a post? Like, you mean you want me to link to my Whisper account or something? Is that what you meant? Like, I'm not sure what you mean about making a post about it. But yeah, I had a couple, text posts so I can click on your name to whisper to, oh, I see. Let's see. Here you go. Just type in something in the chat. Okay, there you go. I said hey back. So that would help you click on my name. Oh, that works. Thanks, the Game Enjoyer. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm really interested in trying out that game, Mecha Arena. It sounds like a really good game. What do you do on that game? Like, what's the Mecha Arena game all about? I'm interested in trying it out. Gonna drink some water real quick, so hold on. So did you do anything tonight, the Game Enjoyer? Like, did you play some games tonight? Or watch some TV tonight? Like, for me, I watch some stuff on YouTube. It's like usually like movie reviews and Apple Tech stuff and stuff like that. So I usually like watching stuff like that whenever I get the time to. But yeah, what did you do tonight, the Game Enjoyer? Oh, my day has been uneventful. I did play a bit of Mecha Arena this afternoon. Other than that, just watching Twitch Whisperson. Oh, thanks for the whisper, the Game Enjoyer. Thank you so much. I can't wait to try out Mech Arena. But just watching Twitch. Oh, what other Twitch channels did you check out on the Game Enjoyer? Like sometimes I like to watch a lot of other Twitch channels too. Like there's so many other Twitch channels I loved watching. Like one of them is Jawl. I don't know if you know who Jawl is, the Game Enjoyer, but he's like this Twitch streamer who does a lot of crazy content, and I love it. So yeah, I love checking out his streams whenever I can. I do not. Okay, but yeah, definitely check out his streams. It's pretty awesome. What Twitch streams did you check out, the Game Enjoyer? I'd like to hear about it. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. So how's that Donkey Kong game, the Game Enjoyer? Like I haven't really played Donkey Kong for a long time. Actually, I haven't played any Nintendo games for a very long time, and I like to play some of them whenever I can. Oh, I mostly watch Jess Panda 27. Was her birthday today. Oh, happy birthday to her. I gotta check out her channel then. Sounds pretty interesting. But so with the Donkey Kong Country game, the Game Enjoyer, like how was the game? Is the game really exciting to play? And like how many times have you played that game? It's not super easy, but it isn't bad. Oh, okay. That's cool. I always like games that are like not too easy, because if they're like too easy, it kind of takes the fun out of like being challenged when you're playing these kind of hard games. And you know, I wanted to play some Nintendo games for a while, but I don't have a Nintendo Switch, so I can't really play any. But some of the Nintendo games I wanted to play is like Mario Party and the Mario Race Kart games. It's just like the Donkey Kong games on SNES, but this one's a Wii game. Oh, okay. I haven't played first playthrough. Oh, that's cool. So this is like your first time playing that new Donkey Kong game on Wii. Sounds pretty cool. I'd like to do a first playthrough of a game someday too. Like especially the Donkey Kong games. Like I remember I played one Donkey Kong game when I was little, and I think it was Game Boy. It was like the first Game Boy, not the Game Boy Color. But excuse me a minute, I need to go to the bathroom. Okay, take your time, the Game Enjoyer. I gotta drink some water anyway. But yeah, guys, so I'm trying to experiment with a new schedule. I'm trying to like start playing games at 5 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. And it's just today it's like for some reason I couldn't get any of the games to play. Like I couldn't get Gems of War to play, I couldn't get Django Survivor to play. And I'm starting to think it might have something to do with my laptop. Because the laptop I currently have is pretty old. And I've been trying to get a new one for a while now, but I'll try to think of some ways to get a new laptop. Like I've been trying to get a new laptop for a while now, but I wasn't really successful with getting one. So I'm gonna try to figure out ways to get a new laptop and see if my games could play a little better on a new laptop. But yeah, this is like the first time I did a Q&A stream. I've always wanted to do a Q&A stream for a long time, but I never really got the chance to. But now that, because my games were working right now and I still wanted to stream with you guys, I wanted to come back to streaming so badly. But, you know, like I was so busy, like, you know, I was out of town last year, and that kind of messed with my schedule a bit. And I was trying to stream at 7, but you know, again, life got a little like busy for me, so I wasn't able to like really stream at 7 p.m. like I normally do. So yeah, I have to end up changing up my schedule a bit to make things a little better. So yeah, I apologize if you guys were wondering about like why I haven't been streaming that much lately. It's because oh, well, an ad break. Hey, what's up? You're streaming earlier today. Oh, hey, Mr. Gamer, how you doing today? Like, so I was planning to like start my streams at 5 p.m. from this point forward because, you know, I've been so busy around 7 p.m. that I wasn't able to like, you know, stream at 7 p.m. like I used to. So I decided to go ahead and stream at 5 p.m. and see how that works out. So that way, like, you know, I can at least start streaming longer hours again, because like I had to cut my hours short when I was trying to stream at 7 p.m. because I had to get out early. But yeah, I wanted to stream a little earlier from this point forward, and hopefully this could work out. But how are you doing tonight, Mr. Gamer? Gonna drink some water real quick. Alright, we're back from the ad break. Hey, Mr. Gamer, you're still here. I know we were kind of thrown into the ad break just then. But you were saying like, hey, what's up? You're streaming earlier today. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and stream at 5 p.m. for a while, because like every time I try to stream at 7 p.m. something always comes up. And you know, since we ran out of town like way back in November, like my schedule had shifted up a lot, so I have to try to figure out a new way to do the schedule and stuff like that. But how you doing tonight, Mr. Gamer? Have you played any new games lately? I'm gonna drink some water real quick. So what's happening today? Well, I was trying to play games like Gems of War and Django Survivor, but neither of the games were playing that well. So I decided to go ahead and do a Q&A session tonight. So that means you guys can ask me any questions you like and I'll answer your questions for tonight. So this is like the first time I did a Q&A session on Twitch. Like usually when I do Q&A sessions, it's always on YouTube. But this is like the first time I've done it on Twitch, and I'm really excited about it. Like, I want to see how Q&A sessions go on Twitch. Like, I want to see how many questions I can answer and stuff like that, and see if I can make this a thing in future streams. Like, I've always wanted to do a Q&A stream on Twitch, but I never got a chance to. So this will be the first time I'm doing it. So if you have any questions, Mr. Gamer, that you want to ask me, please feel free to ask away. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. So I was trying to like think of things on the fly with because my games weren't like playing, and I'm starting to think if it has something to do with my laptop or something like that. Like my laptop is pretty old and I've been having problems with it for a while now, so yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I could get a new laptop and stuff like that. So yeah. I recently got invited to play Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Did you play the game yet? And if you have, how was it, Mr. Gamer? Is the game any good? Is it bad? Like, I'd like to know how the latest Sonic game is, if it's any good or not. Like, I haven't really heard much about the Sonic Racing Crossworlds game yet. I'm back. What I miss? Oh, you didn't miss much the Gameogoria. We were just talking about like about how I have a new schedule now. Like I used to stream like at 7 p.m. usually, but I decided to stream a lot earlier today. Like I started streaming at 5 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. because I want to try something new with the schedule since, I've been so busy for the last few weeks or so and I wasn't able to stream at 7 p.m. like I usually do. So I decided to go ahead and start streaming at 5 p.m. to see how that works out. It's pretty good for a beta test. It still has a few issues to fix in the game. Oh, okay. Did a lot of people complain about the new Sonic Worlds game, Mystic and Gamer? Or this is just a beta test so they haven't released the game yet or something like that? Because I'm curious about when Sonic the Sonic racing game is actually supposed to come out. Is it supposed to come out now? Or is it going to come out a little later or something? And they're just letting people beta test it? How's that game going? But I'm glad both of you are doing pretty well. I'm glad to see the both of you here, the Game Enjoyer, Mystic and Gamer. Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. The game was pretty fun, very colorful. If you like high-speed racing, the new Sonic game is really cool. Oh, that's great. Did everybody else enjoy the new Sonic game, Mystic and Gamer? Or was there any complaints about it or something like that? Or did everybody have a fun time with it? I'm curious to know. Gonna drink some water real quick. But I'm glad that there's some new games coming out. There's so many new games that I really want to play, but it's they can be so expensive to buy. I think games nowadays are what, $69.99 or $79.99 nowadays. I wonder why they make the video games so expensive nowadays. I remember a time back where I think video games were at least was it $19 or $30? I can't remember, but I do know they weren't that expensive. They weren't $69.99 or $79.99. There weren't too many issues that fans had, but most of the complaints were from the card issues, with drifting and jumping. Oh, okay. So hopefully Sega fixes all those issues, fix all those bugs and stuff with it, like that. But did people like the Sonic racing game more than the Sonic X Shadow Generations Mystic and Gamer? Or they like the Sonic X Shadow Generations a little better? And it's been a while since they last did a Sonic racing game. Yeah, I think the last time there was a Sonic racing game was 2011, I think? I can't remember, but yeah, that was the last time we had a Sonic racing game. But I'm glad that the fans didn't have that many issues with the new Sonic racing game, just with the jumping and drifting, of course, but hopefully Sega can fix that. I hope so. Drink some water real quick. So what other games are you gonna play next, Mr. Gang Gamer? You got any other games you want to play? I know you've been playing Dauntless for a while. And that sounds like a very interesting game. I'm always really interested in Dauntless. I just never got a chance to play it or anything like that. And I'm also really interested in Elden Ring too. That's another game that I hear a lot of people say good things about. So yeah, definitely feel like I want to play some Elden Ring or Dauntless sometime down the line. So that'd be pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna take a brief break. So I'll be right back, you guys. Alright, I'm back, you guys. So let me go ahead and answer some of your questions. Let's see. So Mystic End Gamer. I wouldn't say that the racing game was better than the Sonic X Shadow game, but it has been a while since the last Sonic racing game, so they are pretty hyped up for it. Dauntless, I love Dauntless, but apparently there are some issues with the game currently. And Elden Ring is getting ready to release its next DLC soon too, called Night Rain. I'm super excited about it. Oh, what are some issues going on with Dauntless, Mystic End Gamer? Welcome back, Rabbit. Hey, the Game Enjoyer. Glad to be back. Welcome back. Hey, Mystic End Gamer. Glad to be back too. Glad to see you guys back. Let's see. Elden Ring is a game like Bloodborne, right? Yeah, it's one of those Soul-like games that have been coming out. It was a lot of fun, though at first I wasn't planning on getting the game. But yeah. Like, I've heard a lot of good things about Elden Ring, and I've always wanted to play that game, but like my laptop was like not really made for that. But what was some problems with Dauntless Mystic End Gamer? What happened with that? And I've been hearing a lot of good things about Sonic X Shadow Generations. Like, a lot of people seem to love that game, and that's great. Like, I've always wanted to play Sonic X Shadow Generations. Like, how is that game, Mystic End Gamer? Like, I've been hearing nothing but good things about that game, and it sounds really fun. Dauntless released a new update that didn't go well with the current players. Apparently, they erased just about everyone's current progress to make them start over in this new update, and people got mad that they had this big upset online about it. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I can see why a lot of people are upset about that. Like, if the game like erased all the data I had, and you know, I spent like months trying to like get powered up and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we're gonna erase all the data, well, we're gonna erase all the progress you made in the game. I'd be mad too, because it's like I spent months trying to get up to that progress, and now you want to erase it just for an update. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I can see like why a lot of people are so upset about the recent update with Dauntless, and I do wonder if they're gonna like, you know, change all that or fix all that to make it like they don't have to erase any data that the person was trying to make, or erase any progress that the person was trying to make throughout the game. Sonic X Shadow is a lot of fun. I kind of wish there was a little bit more to it, especially on Sonic's side of the game, but in general the game was really good. Oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, Sonic X Shadow Generation sounds really good. Like, I really enjoy Sonic Generations, the first game. That was a lot of fun, especially when I was playing as classic Sonic. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm definitely very excited to like play some Sonic X Shadow Generations. That sounds like a really good game. And you know, me being a Sonic the Hedgehog fan that I am, of course I'm gonna play it. Gonna drink some water real quick. But yeah, that whole thing about Dauntless, yeah, that sounds really bad. Like, why would they erase people's data or erase people's progress in the game like that just for an update? That doesn't really make a lot of sense. I hope they fix all that soon, and you know, everybody's able to get their progress back. Because you know, if I spend that much time on the game and then they told me, oh, we have to erase everything, all the progress you made, I'd be mad too. But how's so you're gonna play the next update for Elden Ring, Mystic End Gamer? That sounds like a lot of fun. I wonder what kind of updates they're gonna have for Elden Ring. I kind of wish they would bring back all of the progress in Dauntless. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's really fair to all the players who are playing Dauntless to have all their progress be erased like that. It's just not fair to the players at all. Like, at least let them keep all the progress they made with Dauntless or something. Like, don't erase all of that. That's just gonna make people very upset. But yeah, what do you think is gonna happen in the new DLC update, Mystic End Gamer? I almost call you Elden Ring. Because you play Elden Ring a lot. But yeah, I wonder what kind of updates they're gonna have for that game. It seems like Elden Ring is like getting so many DLCs. It's kind of weird. I'm hoping to finish the Elden Ring updates. I haven't finished Shadow of the Erdtree DLC yet, but I want to finish that one soon so that I'll have enough time to play Night Ring. Oh, okay. What's Shadow of the Erdtree DLC? Oh, is that a part of Elden Ring? The Shadow of the Erdtree DLC? What kind of DLCs does Elden Ring exactly have? Like, it seems like they have so many DLCs and I'm not sure which is which. But the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC sounds really interesting. And yeah, it'd be great to like finish all of these updates before you go to the next one. That way you know what's going on, and at least you could be powered up enough to like get into the next update. But has all the Elden Ring updates been real hard so far, Mystic and Gamer? Go drink some water. See. Shadow of the Erdtree is another DLC update that came up after the ending of the original Elden Ring. So far, I'm still in the beginning part of the Shadow of the Erdtree. Oh, okay. So they with the Elden Ring DLCs, they call them like different names and stuff like that. Interesting. That sounds like an interesting DLC. Why would anybody play Dauntless if they're going to lose all their progress every time there's an update? That's what I wonder about too. Like, why play it if they're going to lose all their updates and stuff like that? Everything about Elden Ring is super hard. It took me forever to get through it the first time. I know, that sucks so badly. Yeah. Like, the updates they make to Dauntless and stuff like that, that's just going to make more people not want to play Dauntless, because if all their progress gets erased like that, you know, why play it? You know, it's like you spent all that time trying to play Dauntless and you made so much progress with your characters, and then all of a sudden they erase it for an update. It makes you like not want to play Dauntless at all, because it's like, why play it if I'm going to lose all the progress I made? So yeah, like I don't blame people for getting mad about the whole Dauntless thing. Yeah, I'd be mad too if they made me erase all the progress I made with that game. Like, that's just something like, yeah, I never expect there would be so much drama with Dauntless now. Okay, gonna drink some water real quick. Hey, Mystic and Gamer, wasn't there like some new games about Prince of Persia too that you were talking about before? Like, I haven't played any of the Prince of Persia games for a while, so I don't know which Prince of Persia games came out recently. But I've heard some new Prince of Persia games. There was also some new Final Fantasy games that came out too, but I can't remember like what numbers we're on with Final Fantasy. Like, are we on like number 14 or 15? Maybe farther than that. But I know there's like so many games in the Final Fantasy franchise. It's like I don't even know what number we're on right now because it's just so much. I think the last Final Fantasy game I played was it Final Fantasy 15 or something like that? I think it was the one with Nox in it. I think that's what his name was. I can't remember his name. It's been so long since we last played that Final Fantasy game. Or the latest one. So, yeah, I think the latest one we played, or the last Final Fantasy game we played, was the one with Nox in it. And I can't remember if that was Final Fantasy 15 or 16. But yeah, I know the Final Fantasy games has been on for so long, and we're like close to 20 games in now. But yeah, I wanted to go back and play some Final Fantasy. I especially want to play some Final Fantasy X again. I love Final Fantasy X, and I wanted to play that game again so badly. Because I loved it so much. I love the characters. I love the story. Some of the gameplay was a bit difficult, but the story and the characters it was just worth it. I love them, and I want to go back to play that again. But yeah, oh, we're in the middle of an ad break, so I'm gonna drink some water real quick until the ad ends. Oh, sorry, I was like drinking some water. lots of water. Oh yeah, guys, feel free to use those channel points if you like to. Let's see what interesting sayings pop up during the stream. If you guys check out the channel points and use them. I've been trying to get more channel points for this channel, so I'm definitely working on that. I want to see like what other funny sayings I could get, or what things could pop up during the stream that we could do with the channel points. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So definitely feel free to use your channel points if you like to. Alright, we're back from ad breaks. Yeah, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. I really want to get through that one. Also, Final Fantasy 16 is the latest one in number, but the most recent Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is an extension from the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, I didn't know they released on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Like, I knew they released like a Final Fantasy VII Remake. I known about that, but I didn't know they released like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay. So what's going on with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Like, you said it's like a continuation of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, Mr. Gamer? There is supposed to be one more Final Fantasy VII DLC coming out soon too. I don't remember what it's called though. Oh, okay. So the Rebirth thing is like a DLC for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Interesting. They're doing a lot for Final Fantasy VII. Like, I never played the original Final Fantasy VII game, but I've heard a lot of good things about that game. Like, a lot of people said that that's like probably the best Final Fantasy game in the franchise. And I've been hearing like a lot of good things about Final Fantasy VII, but I never really got the chance to play it. So, but how is Final Fantasy VII Remake, Mr. Gamer? Is it any good? Or was there a lot of complaints about the Final Fantasy VII Remake, Mr. Gamer? I still like Final Fantasy X as my favorite. Same here. I love Final Fantasy X, and I wanted to play Final Fantasy X again for so many years. Like, that's a game I really love. I love the characters, and I love the story. And I think the gameplay is really interesting. But yeah, I really love the characters and the story in that game. It's always been like one of my all-time favorite video games, and I want to play it again someday. But how do you feel about Final Fantasy X2, Mr. Gamer, the sequel to Final Fantasy X? Final Fantasy VII Remake is a lot of fun so far. The fighting system is kind of confusing at first, but I think all the Final Fantasy games have a bit of a learning curve when it comes to fighting. Oh, okay. Interesting. That sounds like an interesting game. I might play it sometime. I do want to play the original Final Fantasy VII game though, just to get a good idea of what the characters are like and what the gameplay is like overall. But yeah, I wouldn't mind just starting up with the Final Fantasy VII Remake first, if that's the case. Final Fantasy X2 was okay. It still had my heart in a way, but it wasn't as cool or amazing as the first version. Same here. Like, I feel like the story was a little weaker in Final Fantasy X2. like the story in the Final Fantasy X was way stronger, and it felt like the stakes were raised up higher in the first game than it was in the second game. Like, it felt like they were trying like so many things, or they were trying out like so many different things with the second game that just didn't make a lot of sense most of the time, or they keep like getting onto these missions that have nothing to do with the overall story. At least with the first game, you know, they kept with the main story throughout the whole game. But yeah, that's how I felt about Final Fantasy X2. I just felt like they tried to introduce like so many storylines in one game, and it just made it confusing for me, and it just didn't really like stick with the main story most of the time. So yeah, I prefer like the first Final Fantasy game over X2 any day. Gonna drink some water real quick. But yeah, I would like to play the previous Final Fantasy games before 10, if I could. Let's see. I'm trying to think of some other new video games. Oh, Final Fantasy 13 was interesting and had a great fighting mechanic to it too, but the story was all over the place and it had different directions that the game never tied up, and by the time you got to the end of it. That's why Square Enix decided to make Final Fantasy 13 2 to help fix all of the issues that the first part didn't address fully. Oh, I didn't know that's why they made the sequel to Final Fantasy 13. I guess a lot of people were like complaining about the story or something like that, how the story didn't make a lot of sense and stuff like that. So they made a sequel to it to like kind of address all those issues and stuff like that. I don't think I played the second Final Fantasy 13 game, so I'm not sure what happened in that game. But yeah, I do remember with Final Fantasy 13 how confused I was with the storyline, because it didn't make a lot of sense to me, and they were like doing so many different things with that. So yeah, I'm glad that they made a sequel to it to like fix all those problems. Yeah, Final Fantasy 13 had a lot of complaints. Oh wow. What were the complaints about Mystic End Gamer about Final Fantasy 13? Like, was it mostly about the storyline being confusing? Or was it the gameplay or something like that? Like, what issues did people have with Final Fantasy 13? Gonna drink some water, okay? Alright guys, I'm gonna take a little break real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, you guys. So let's see. Mystic and Gamer. Mostly the confusing storyline. Everyone else could deal with any other issues in the game, such as too much character dumping, but people knew that was something that Square Enix does for their characters. But a terrible storyline, or pushing things into one storyline can pretty much destroy the immersion experience for any video game. Especially if you are willing to pay a good amount of cash for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figure a lot of people had complaints about the storyline of Final Fantasy 13. And yeah, there was like a lot of things that the characters did in that game that didn't make a lot of sense. Like, there was some storylines regarding Snow's character I didn't really understand or something like that. And then there's Lightning's character. I definitely didn't understand about her character that much in the game. So yeah, I thought that the storyline for Final Fantasy 13 was pretty weak compared to the storyline for Final Fantasy 10. Yeah, I'm going to gush over Final Fantasy 10 again because I seriously love that storyline. I think the storyline for Final Fantasy 10 was done so well and I really loved it. But yeah, I felt like the storyline for Final Fantasy 13 was like weaker than it was for Final Fantasy 10. And I'm not sure about the storyline for Final Fantasy 7, but I heard a lot of people really love the storyline for Final Fantasy 7. Yep, it's gonna drink some water there. But yeah, I really want to start like playing the newer Final Fantasy games. Like, I can't remember what was the last Final Fantasy game we actually played. Like, what was the last Final Fantasy game you played, Mystic and Gamer? Well, besides Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth or Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Like, what was that Final Fantasy game that had Nox in it? Like, was it Final Fantasy 14 or 15? I can't remember. But I know that the last Final Fantasy game I played was like the one that had Nox in it, but I can't remember which one it was. If it was on Final Fantasy 15 or 16. Final Fantasy 15. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that was the last Final Fantasy game I've played in a while. So I haven't played 16 yet. Okay. So they didn't go to Final Fantasy 20 yet. Okay. Like, I was thinking they were gonna go to Final Fantasy 20 or something like that, but I haven't been keeping up with the Final Fantasy games for a while, so I wasn't sure what number we were on at this point. But I'm always interested in seeing them push out more Final Fantasy games. I just wish they made more Final Fantasy games that involved the cast from the 10th game, because you know I absolutely love Final Fantasy 10 and I wanted to see more from them. Like, I was a bit disappointed with Final Fantasy X2. That did feature the same characters from 10, but I just felt like the story was weaker there. So maybe if they make another Final Fantasy game that featured the same cast from 10, that'd be great. I would love it. Like, maybe Final Fantasy X3 if they get there. But I want to see the characters from the 10th game again, because that's like my favorite Final Fantasy game out of the entire franchise so far. Like, the characters there are just so memorable. The story there was just so memorable. Like, I can't stop gushing about Final Fantasy X. But yeah, I hope they do fix the issue with Dauntless pretty soon. Like, I hope this is not like something they want to do with Dauntless from this point forward, like making people erase the progress they have just to get updates. So, did Elden Ring ever did something like that, Mystic Endgamer, where they erase people's progress whenever they do DLCs and stuff like that, or it's just Dauntless so far? Gonna drink some water real quick. Oh, I need to be headed out, Rabbit. Enjoy the rest of your stream, okay? Okay, the Game Enjoyer. Glad to see you here tonight, and I hope you have a good night, the Game Enjoyer. Glad that you came out tonight. I'll see you later. See you next time, the Game Enjoyer. Yeah, See you later, the Game Enjoyer. Glad you came out tonight. But yeah, it makes me not want to do the DLC update for Dauntless if they're just going to erase all of your progress like that. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Feel free to whisper me or DM me if you have any issues figuring out Mech Arena. Oh, thanks, the Game Enjoyer. Oh yeah, I'm going to check out the whisper message you gave me about Mech Arena, because that sounds like a really interesting game and I would love to play it. So thank you for the whisper, the Game Enjoyer. I'll be sure to check out that game soon. So I hope you have a good night, the Game Enjoyer. Elden Ring didn't do anything like that, but I did accidentally erase my first file of Elden Ring and I had to start all over again. Oh no. Yeah, I hate it when that happens too. It's like I played the game for so long and then I accidentally erased the file that had all my progress and I was like, oh no, I have to do all this again. And it took me weeks just to get there. Like, that's like the worst thing that could happen to me when I'm playing games. It's like, yo, all my progress gets erased. And I'm like, oh, I have to do all this all over again. Especially when you try to get through a level that was like so hard to get through. And then it turns out you have to do that all over again. And you have to figure out how you got through that level in the first place. And even then, it's hard to like get through that level the second time. Even if you knew like how to get through that level and stuff like that. So yeah. Now I can imagine you hurt Mystic and Gamer that you had to start all over again with Elden Ring. Get drink some water real quick. What were some other games you played, Mystic and Gamer, besides Dauntless, Elden Ring, Prince of Persia, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Sonic X Shadow Generations, and that Sonic racing game? Was there any other games you also played? Like, I'm trying to explore some different games to play. Like, there's this new game called Slay the Princess that I really want to play. So I'm hoping I can get that game soon. But yeah, there's like a lot of new games I really want to try out. I just gotta see how my laptop is doing before I do all that. But yeah, what are some other games you played on Mystic and Gamer? Good, drink some water real quick. Oh, and check out those channel points, you guys. If you got any channel points to spare, use them to see what kind of special surprises you get during the stream. Let's see. So we're almost like 2 hours into the stream. Wow, that's cool. Oh, Power Wash Simulator, Sonic Origins Plus, and Spyro Trilogy. Oh, you played the Spyro Trilogy, Mystic End Gamer? Like, I've wanted to play the Spyro Trilogy for a long time. Like, oh wait, the Spyro Trilogy. Is it like the original Spyro Trilogy? Or is it the one that had like, what was his name? Elijah Wood voicing Spyro. Which trilogy was it? Because there was like 2 different trilogies for Spyro. The one that was like the original series, and then one where Elijah Wood voiced Spyro. So, not sure which one of those trilogies you played, Mystic End Gamer. And I've heard a lot of good things about Power Wash Simulator. That's a game I really wanted to play so badly. Like, I always love playing games where I can like clean off stuff and things like that. And that just looks like a really fun game to play. But I never got the chance to really download Power Wash Simulator. But I've always wanted to play it because I love those type of games. It's like relaxing and stuff like that. And I'm like, I need some time to relax. So I want to play a relaxing game. But that's why I love playing Stardew Valley so much. Because it's such a relaxing game to play. And, I always love playing it every Friday. It's just such a good game. Spyro Trilogy is a remake of the original 3 games from the PS2. I finished the first part of Spyro Trilogy, but I haven't finished the other version yet. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot they released a remake version of the Spyro Trilogy. I forgot about that. And we actually played that, like, not too long ago. Oh my god. I forgot all about that. But yeah, I wanted to play the Spyro Trilogy remake. Like, be able to, like, revisit the original Spyro Trilogy again. And play all that. So yeah. Like, I'm so glad they made a remake of the original Spyro Trilogy. So I'm definitely looking forward to replaying that again. And see how well it does in the remake. Spyro Trilogy is a remake. Oh yeah, that was the ad thing that just came up. And we're in the middle of an ad break. So if you guys got any channel points to spare, please feel free to use the channel points for this channel. And also, like, please feel free to follow me on my VODS channel. I'm definitely going to post this up on my VODS channel because I love how this Q&A session came out to be. Like, I want to do more of these in the near future. But yeah, please feel free to check out my VODS channel if you want to check out the full Q&A session. And I'm going to drink some water real quick. And also, if you have any biddies to spare, please feel free to use the viewer attack and see what kind of special rewards you get with the viewer attack if you have any biddies to spare. And we're almost done with the ad break. So if you have any channel points to spare, please feel free to use them. And if you have any biddies to spare, please feel free to use them during the stream. Alright guys, we're back on the Q&A session. Oops, be right back. Alright. See ya, Mystic N Gamer. We're almost actually finished with this Q&A session. A few more minutes left, and then I'll wrap things up with the Q&A session. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Like, I enjoy answering you guys' questions. I've always wanted to do a Q&A session for a long time, and now we finally got a chance to do so. So I'm hoping to do more of these Q&A sessions in the near future. I'm just having too much fun right now. I love it. And I'm trying to see what other new games are coming out. I think there's a lot of... Oh, there's that sequel for Okami. That game that had the wolf in it. Like, I was like really surprised that they're making a sequel to Okami. Or Okami. I think I meant to say Okami. But anyway, yeah, I'm so excited for the sequel. Like, I never thought we would get a sequel to Okami after all these years. I absolutely love that game, and I wanted to see more from it for a long time. So yeah, I'm really happy we're getting a sequel to Okami after all these years, and I'm really looking forward to it. And then I was really surprised that they have a new Samurai Pizza Cats game out. Like, it's been years since I've heard anything about Samurai Pizza Cats. Like, I think the last time I've seen that show was like way back in the 1990s. Like, I remember I used to watch that show like right next to Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. Like, before Dragon Ball Z came to Toonami, you know, they used to air it on syndication. And I remember I used to watch Samurai Pizza Cats right next to Dragon Ball Z. And yeah, I can't believe they're doing something with Samurai Pizza Cats after all these years. Like, I'm really excited about it. So let's see how this new Samurai Pizza Cats game is going to be like. Is it going to be any good or something like that? And has whatever's going on with Samurai Pizza Cats hold up well? I guess we have to wait and see. But I'm happy to see Samurai Pizza Cats come back again. You know, like, it's been years since I've seen that franchise, and you know, I want to see what they're able to do with it. So I'm really excited about it. Gonna drink some water real quick. But yeah, they announced a lot of interesting games. So I'm really looking forward to playing some of these interesting games. Oh, sorry about that. Like, my throat kind of give out. Alright. But yeah, definitely excited for some of these new games coming out. Alright guys, I think it's about time to wrap things up for tonight's stream. It is close to 2 hours, so that's great. Like, I've been trying to stream for 2 hours for tonight, and we're getting very close to it. So yeah, I think it's time to wrap things up a bit for tonight. But yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight. Like, I had a fun time answering your guys' questions. It was great chatting with you guys in real time on Twitch. Like, this is the first time I ever did a Twitch Q&A session, and I'm really happy about that. I've wanted to do like a Twitch Q&A session for a long time, but I never really had the time to do it, or I couldn't find the appropriate time to do it. But now we're able to do it, and I love it. I love how this all turned out. I'm gonna do this again. Like, I really want to do this again. But I am going to try to, like, fix things with the games. Like, I don't know why the games I was playing today wasn't working out well. So I'm going to try to fix that and make them a little better. So, yeah, until then, you know, if it turns out that, you know, the games are not working again or something like that, I'll do another Q&A session with you guys. I enjoy answering you guys' questions about the games in general. So yeah, really looking forward to it. But until then, I'm going to wrap things up. And before I wrap things up, I want to show you guys the new VODS channel I have. Because now Twitch apparently cut down the hours that you can have in your storage. Like, they cut it down to 100 hours, so I had to delete a lot of the old streams I had on there. But you guys can check out my new VODS channel to see any of the old streams I've done in the past. And hopefully this will be popping up on there as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, here's my new VODS channel. If you guys want to check out some old streams I've done in the past, all in its glory. And also, if you guys want to chat with me on social media, then here's my social media accounts. I have Blue Sky, I have Twitter, I have, well, Discord is a different one, but anyway, I have Blue Sky, I have Twitter, so if you guys would like to interact with me on those sites, please feel free to do so, and I'll keep you guys updated on any new schedules I post up. So I'm going to continue, like, streaming at 5 p.m. This is actually working out pretty well for me, so yeah, I'm going to continue to, like, stream at 5 p.m. for the rest of the year, hopefully. So we'll see how things we'll see how things go in the next few years or so, or we'll see how things go for the rest of the year in regards to my schedule. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. as I'll be playing some Stardew Valley. Hopefully that game will work out better than the 2 games I was trying to play like tonight. So hopefully things will work out better on the game side of things tomorrow. So I just gotta go back in and see what went wrong with the stream tonight with these 2 games and see if I can fix it by tomorrow. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. So take care, you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.